Allie, I bet you want to be a ballet when you grow up, huh? So every little girl's dream, isn't it?
What if I'm fat? What if my head's too big? It's still too much.
Well, it's never too early to know what you want.
I know what I want.
Yeah, it's just been a conversation.
We come on the third grade. Then I'll pick a career.
Okay, what to do?
Jesse, can I have you move your camera up?
Yeah, like
Yes.
this.
No, down so I can see your face.
Oh, yeah. Like, is that good?
Yep.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's racing show is sponsored by RiverviewFamily.com Auto Sales. Go hit them up for all your auto sales needs. Tonight at the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. We have with us Jesse Lucatorta. Welcome to the show, Jesse.
Thanks for having me.
How did your racing career begin?
So my racing career began a couple years ago when me and my dad were like having a conversation over dinner, and then he asked me if I wanted to race dirt kid mods, and I was shocked because I don't know where it came from, but he said he saw something online about it, so I said yeah, and then we have a few friends that raced that helped us out because my dad never raced, so it all went on from there.
When you got behind the wheel for the first time, were you the least bit scared?
Yeah, I was definitely scared. On my first race, I was lined up at Tri-City Speedway, and like where they have you stage at there, you can see the flag guy. So they were saying on the receiver, next cars come out, and they were doing super late model qualifying, and they were entering from the exit, and I saw the flag dude. I thought he was looking at me, waving me on, so I started to pull out while super late models were running. So, but luckily I got stopped. But yeah, I was 100% scared.
All right. How much success have you had as a race car driver?
Um, my success is moderate. I finished most of my races, and I have one win that I got in 2024 at Modified Mania.
All right. When you win races, how do you celebrate your victories?
What was that? Sorry.
When you win races, how do you celebrate your victories?
Um, I go out to dinner with my family. Whenever I
Okay.
won, I went to Cane's, like winner chicken dinner, you know. So I went to
Oh yeah.
Racing Cane's, yeah. So
Um, what's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
an awesome day at the racetrack. Cars running good. I'm feeling good. I'm ready. Uh, Talking to all my friends and family and me having friends and family there, and like I get a good pill draw, so I start up in the pack, and I finish the race in a good position. That's what an awesome day would look like.
What's an awesome day at the race shop look like?
A race shop, but my dad's not yelling at me. Uh, and yeah, that's when my dad's not yelling at me that I'm doing something wrong or I need to be doing this instead of that sort of stuff. So whenever me and my dad are on good terms, and yeah.
Okay. What is your racing number and how did you come up with your racing number?
So my racing number is 13, as you can see in the background. I was trying to figure out a number for first time racing, and so like I was thinking of stuff like I think it was 76. Maybe I was thinking 76 because that's the age of my grandma when she passed. But and then my dad suggested 13 because that's how old I was whenever I started racing. And I thought that would be pretty good because it was my age, and uh I liked how it looked on the car. I liked the design of it.
Who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
So my 2025 sponsors were Merrimack Eagles, Dresch Fabrication, STL Media Blasting LLC, That Sauced Up, Fillmore Car Quest, and expert powder coat fabrication and graphics. Uh, yeah.
All right. Are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
Yes, I am still looking for sponsors. We have a couple new ones on board, like Green Tree Tire and Auto, Sharp STL Services, and St. Louis Lock and Key. But we're hoping to get more for the season.
How does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
You can comment on a Facebook post, DM me, email, text, even that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have a racing page on Facebook?
Yes, it's Jesse Lucatorta Motorsports on all platforms.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to sponsor Jesse or get to know Jesse better, reach out to Jesse Lucatorta Motorsports on Facebook and all the platforms that he has mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you have a racing nickname?
I do not have a racing nickname yet.
What is your home racetrack you race on?
My home racetrack is I-55 Speedway in Peevely, Missouri.
What is your most favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
My home track, Federated Auto Parts, I-55. What? There's many names for it. Or Charleston Speedway. They're really fun tracks. I really like tracks with banking. So
Why do you like those tracks? Because they have banking?
yeah, it helps with turning. Like I've gone out to Highland. I've had trouble getting through the turn, and sometimes I hit the outer wall. So it's just overall better experience.
Okay. Are you pretty good about reading the racetrack?
I'd say so. Usually before the race, I go out, look at the track, talk to people. Like, there's been a couple times where I've been told there was a hole in the track, like a little pothole sort of thing. So I had to make sure I went above it. And so I'm, and then whenever it slicks off, I make sure to move up and that sort of stuff and move down. So.
All right. Do you like a wet, heavy track, a dry, dusty track, or right in the center?
Right in the center. I feel like the dusty track, not gonna be able to see as well. The wet track, just slippery and not the best. Car will get really dirty. So I like right in the middle because like that's where I like right in the middle.
Okay. Who is your racing hero?
My racing hero, like any racing or just dirt track.
Any type of racing.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. for sure.
Okay. Have you ever
Cause
met Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
sadly no. But my dad was a big racing fan, and he really liked Dale Earnhardt. He still really likes Dale Earnhardt, and so I got into Dale Earnhardt Jr. whenever he was racing. So yeah, that's definitely somebody that got me into racing for sure.
Okay. Um, where's some of your racing friends at the racetrack?
Some of my racing friends, so there's Joshua Dolans. He's helped me out a lot with my car. There's also Cody Shands, Rick Canoyer, Cruz Griffall, Rusty Griffall, um, who else? Colton Griffin and Rick Canoyer.
Okay. Um, out of your racing career, what has to be your most favorite victory?
I've only had one victory, and that was in 2024 Modified Mania. So it was a big event too. So that's 100% favorite.
Okay. What are your future goals as a race car driver?
Future goals, hopefully to be go up class, go to B mod or A mod, or I really want to go into late models, like limited late models to start off with, or sprint car would be nice.
All right. Who's on your racing crew?
Racing crews, just me and my dad, and then also the help I get from other drivers like Josh Dolans. There's been times where like my car's been broke, I pull into the track, Well, I pull into the pits and they immediately are taking apart my car and figuring out the problem. So
What do your school friends think of you being a race car driver?
my school friends think it's pretty cool that I'm driving a race car. Not used to it because I'm down in the city and that so like they're not all 100% informed about what dirt track is, so I have to explain it to them and stuff, but they think it's pretty cool.
Okay. Uh, who are some of the race car drivers you've met in your time? Professional race car drivers.
Professional race car drivers, met Bobby Pierce, B Shep, um, most of them super late model guys that were racing at the Dome just passed recently because I had pit passes, so I met a lot of them. Trevor Neville, the guy that won 2024 Dome. Um, I think I've met Ricky Thornton, Carson Hocevar, I've met, and like Mike Harrison, the people that race at my track. But
Okay.
yeah, I haven't met any like big time NASCAR drivers yet or anything.
Is there any NASCAR drivers that you would like to meet besides Earnhardt Jr.?
Um, Kyle Busch, this guy Chase something. He races for Napa and Hooters. I forgot his name, but it starts with
Chase
Chase.
Elliott. Chase
Chase
Elliott.
Elliott, yes. Chase Elliott for sure.
Okay. What's the best piece of advice you've gotten as a race car driver?
Um, don't always run the bottom. You can run top also. The top's also fast, and I don't got a lot of advice because I've been needing a lot of advice. So, but just
What
if your car's not running good, pull into the infield or something. Don't try to run it.
what kind of advice would you give a new race car driver?
Um, Definitely start slow. Don't try to like gas it if you don't have any experience. Start slow, take it easy, get to know the track.
You have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us?
Any what?
Crazy racing stories.
Crazy racing stories. I totaled my first car. My first racing car, I totaled it after like I want to say 5 races. I was in a turn. My car didn't have enough power to get through the slide. I ended up overcorrecting and going straight into the wall.
Okay. Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Did you get hurt at all?
Oh no, I didn't get hurt. My neck was a little sore, so I ended up stop using a donut and moved to the Simpson Hybrid Sport, sort of like a Hans device.
Okay. All righty. So, uh, what do you like to do for fun outside the racetrack?
Um, so I like playing soccer and basketball. I also like building Legos, hanging, riding bikes with friends, playing video games with friends.
What types of video games you like to play?
Shooters like Call of Duty.
You ever play any racing games at all?
Yeah, I do play racing games. I have iRacing. I've gotten pretty good at iRacing, and then there's this one dirt track game I got on my Xbox.
Okay. Is there anybody you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Um, Joe Dresch, Jeff LeBob, Josh Dolans, Cody Shams, Rick Canoyer, Jeremy Roth, uh, Bobby Bobby Griffin, and Rusty Griffall.
When you're strapped in your race car, getting ready to go on the racetrack, what helps get you psyched up and motivated to go out and do this?
Feeling like adrenaline. The adrenaline of knowing that I'm about to be going like 50 to 60 miles an hour on a circle, racing other people. And it's like the feeling that I could die, but I'm not going to, you know.
Okay. So at this portion of the racing show, Jesse, I'd like to turn the mic over to my guest. If you have a couple questions you'd like to ask me, you can ask me a couple questions.
Uh, have you you done any racing in your lifetime?
Nope, I've actually been a racing fan for about 30 plus years.
That's about all I got.
Okay. So, Jesse, I'd like to thank you for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. Um, I will have you step out and I will give you a call in a little bit to thank you.
All right, so I can hang up the call, right?
Yes.
All right, thank
Yes,
you. Have a
yes.
good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was Jesse Lucatorta on our racing show tonight, talking to us about his racing career. Go follow Jesse Lucatorta Motorsports on Facebook and on all of his other platforms that he mentioned. If you'd like to get to know him better or sponsor him. If you'd like to sponsor our racing show or be on our racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-713, or you can email us at jdnolan151@gmail.com. Before I let you go tonight, thoughts and prayers are with Greg Biffle and his family, along with his friend, as they tragically passed away in an airplane crash this morning. Our thoughts and prayers are with their families. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night and catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube.